Hello friends, now in this video we are going to discuss the next push down automata type, that is non-deterministic push down automata. In my previous video we already discussed the basic concept about PDA, the components of PDA and one example which are based on deterministic push down automata. Now as the name suggests, the non-deterministic means that it can have more than one move from a state on an input symbol and the stack symbol. In deterministic, we only have a one move from a state for any given input symbol, but in case of non-deterministic, we can have more than one move from a state on an input symbol and stack symbol. So we take one example which is based on non-deterministic push down automata, and this example will come many times in the university examination. So the example is that we have to construct a push down automata. Example is construct a PDA or a push down automata for a language where L is W to the power R, where W belongs to 0 or 1 to the power plus. So this is W, or W reverse of this W, where W belongs to 0 or 1 plus. This means we have to construct a language, or this language also called as even length palindrome. In case of this plus, if I have a star, then the language is all length palindrome. But in this example, we solve for even length palindrome. Even length palindrome means if W is 0, 1, then WR is 1, 0. The reverse of this W. WR is, R is reverse. So W if a string of is a string, then W to the power R is the reverse of that string. So if W is 0, 1, so W to the power R is 1, 0. So it has a even length palindrome. So we have to construct a PDA for this type of language. But the main problem with this type of PDA, that this PDA must guess when to stop the pushing the symbol and jump to the final state and start matching off from the stack. So there we have to guess, or we have some prepare some cases so that we can suggest that when to stop the pushing the symbol into the stack. So therefore this machine is also known as non-deterministic, because for a single move, for a single input symbol from a state, we have more than one move. Okay, so for that, if we have a language, if we take a language example like 0, 1, 0, this is W, then the reverse of this 0, 1, 0. So we have to construct a PDA which accept this string. So for this example, how to guess from where the second part start, means how to guess from where W to the power R, the reverse of this W, starts. So there can be two cases. Case 1 said, see, if the input symbol, okay, if the input symbol and the stack symbol is same, then we may guess that we find the middle part, or we find the that part from where the reverse of the string starts. Okay, suppose in case 1 we take that if the input symbol and the stack symbol is same, then we may guess that we find the middle part, or we can say from where the reverse of the string starts. But it is not be the case always be confirmed that it may possible. Or suppose if this is the case, that 0 1 0 0 1 0 means the stack contains Z first. Okay, if the input symbol is 0 and the top of the stack is Z, we push this symbol. Now the input symbol is 1 and the top of the stack is 0, we again push this symbol. Now the next symbol is 0, input symbol is 0 and the top of the stack is 1, so we push this symbol. Now again the input symbol is 0 and the top of the stack is 0, so the input symbol and the stack symbol is same, so we pop this 0 for this 0, means we compare this 0 with this 0. Now the next symbol is, input symbol is 1, the top of the stack is 1, again the input symbol and the top symbol is same, so we pop this symbol. Now the next is 0, input symbol is 0 and the top of the stack is 0, so again this both are same, so we pop it. And the last is epsilon, so the top of input symbol is epsilon and the top of the stack is Z, so this means that we reach to the final state. So the case 1 means that if the input symbol and the stack symbol is same, so we know that we may find or we may guess that this is the middle part or the reverse of the string starts. And in case 2, if our guess is wrong, then for case 2, when our guess is wrong, so this means that the solution for this problem is non-deterministic. So we use non-deterministic push down automata for both the cases, case 1 and case 2. So see how we solve this problem, or we can say how we solve the non-deterministic push down automata. So if we have we can say initially we are on the Q0 state. Okay, initially we are on the Q0 state. Now if the input symbol is 0 and the top of the stack is Z, so we push this 0 into the stack. So we explain like this. Or in case of 0, if the input symbol is 1 and the top of the stack is Z, so we push this 1 onto the stack, so we will explain like this, 1Z. Or if the input symbol is 0 and the top of the stack is 1, so we push this 0 into the stack, so we will make it 0 1. Or if the input symbol is 1 and the top of the stack is 0, again the input symbol and the top of the stack did not same, so we push this 1 onto the stack and make it as 1 0. Now as we discussed that there are two cases, that in case 1, if the input symbol and the stack symbol is same, and when they are not same. So how we explain like this? Suppose if the input symbol is 0 and the top of the stack is 0, so we pop it. If our guess is right, so it will move into the epsilon move and we will move to a next state, that is Q1 state. Or we can say if the input symbol is 1 and the top of the stack is 1, so we pop this 1 for every 1 and we reach to the next state, that is Q1. Okay. Or for matching purpose, WR with W, we remain in the same state Q1. So top input symbol is 0 and the top of the stack is 0, so we keep on matching, and for this 1, input symbol is 1, top of the stack is 1, so we pop it and we will remain in the same state Q1. And after that, if we have a epsilon state, input symbol is epsilon and the top of the stack is Z, so Z remain in the stack and we reach to the final state QF. Okay, so this is this can be state transition diagram for this particular problem. Okay, now we take one input string and check whether that input string is accepted on this transition diagram or not. Okay, so we will take one input string. Suppose if the input string is input string is 0 1 0 0 1 0. Now as we know that if 0 1 0 is W, then this is the reverse of this W. So this means this is the even length palindrome. So this string has to be accepted by this machine if this machine is, or if this push down automata is correct. Let me check. Okay, now for this showing the solution, we use the instantaneous description which contain a triplet, as we already explained in my previous video. Suppose initially for this particular string, and with the help of this state diagram, we will take how we'll proceed. Suppose initially we are on the Q0 state. Q0 state is the initial state. Now the input symbol is in the the ID is in the ID or instantaneous description. We take a triplet like Q, W and A, where Q is the current state, W is the input string and A is the stack value. So see, Q is the current state. So current state is Q0. Input string is 0 1 0 0 1 0, and the top of the stack is, right now we have Z. Okay, now first as we read, the input symbol is W. This is W. Sorry, the input symbol is 0 and the top of the stack is Z, and we are on the Q0 symbol. See here, if we are on Q0 symbol, the input symbol is 0, the top of the stack is Z, then we push this 0 onto the stack and we remain in the same state. So we will explain like this. We remain in the same state, we push the 0 onto the stack, and the remaining input symbol will be explained as 1 0 0 1 0. Okay, correct. Now check, the input symbol is 1, the top of the stack is 0, and we are on the Q0 symbol. Check, we are at the Q0 symbol, Q0 state. The input symbol is 1. See here, the input symbol is 1, the top of the stack is 0, so we push this 1 onto the stack. So we will explain, and we remain on the same state, that is Q0. So Q0, this 1 push into this stack, that it becomes 1 0 Z, and the remaining input is 0 0 1 0. Okay, now we are on the Q0 state, the input symbol is 0 and the top of the stack is 1. So on the Q0 state, if the input symbol is 0, the top of the stack is 1, so we push this 0 into the stack and we remain in the same state, Q0. So this is Q0. So this 0 push into the stack, so this becomes 0 1 0 Z, and the remaining input symbol is 0 1 0. Okay, now next we are on the Q0 state. Okay, the input symbol is 0 and the top of the stack again is 0. So see here, there are two cases. On the Q0 state, if the input symbol is 0 and the top of the stack is 0, so we pop it and we move to the new state. One case is there, and the next case is we will explain is, for the wrong status we have to mention here state that if we are on the input symbol is 0, so this is for the case 1, and for the case 2 is if the input symbol is 0 and the top of the stack is 0, so we remain in the, we push this 0 onto the stack and we remain on the same state, Q0. And similarly for 1 1 1 1, and we remain in the same state. So for this example, so we have to take two cases for when the middle part comes, and this is for where we do not have any middle part. So we take first, if the input symbol is 0 and the top of the stack is 0, we reach to the Q1 state with the epsilon transition, means we pop the 0. So it becomes Q1 state, we pop this 0 with 0. So the remaining input symbol is 0 and the stack will contain only 1 0 Z. Okay, so this is for this transition, and for this transition, so this remains as Q0. Okay, and we push this 0 onto the stack, so the stack contains 0 0 1 0 Z, and the input symbol remain 1 0. Okay, so this is for case 1 and this is for case 2, when the guess is our guess that is correct and when the guess is not correct. Now So first we move this transition. See, we are on the Q1 state. The input symbol is 1 and the top of the stack is 1. So see here, we are on the Q1 state. We are on the Q1 state. The input symbol is 1 and the top of the stack is 1, or this is, or top of the stack is 1. So we remain in the same state Q1. So it will become Q1, or we pop this, so it becomes 0Z and the input symbol will remain as 0. Now the input symbol is 0 and the top of the stack is 0 and we are on the Q1 state. So on the Q1 state, if the input symbol is 0, the top of the stack is 0, so we have an epsilon move, means we have to pop it. So we will remain in the Q1 state. So this 0 will be popped with this 0, so we remain with the epsilon move and it will remain Z. Now we are on the Q1 state. We have an epsilon move, or if the input symbol is epsilon and the top of the stack is Z. See here, we are on the Q1 state. If the input symbol is epsilon, top of the stack is Z. So we reach to the final state with the top of the stack is Z. So this becomes final state epsilon and with the Z. So this means that our guess is correct and this particular input string will be acceptable for this PDA. Now if we take this move, so let me check what will happen. Now we are on the Q0 state. The top of the input symbol is 1 and we are on the top of the stack is 0. Let me check. On the Q0 state, if the input symbol is 1 and the top of the stack is 0, so we push this 1 onto this stack and will remain in the same state. So this will become Q0. So the stack contain 1 0 0 1 0 Z and the input symbol remain 0. Now on the Q0 state, if the input symbol is 0, the top of the stack is 1. So on the Q0 state, if the input symbol is 0 and the top of the stack is 1, so we push this 0 into this stack and the stack will the next state will become, this is epsilon, 0 move into the push into the stack, so this will become 0 1 0 0 1 0 Z. Now on the Q0 state, input symbol is epsilon and the top of the stack is 0. See here, there will be no case for the Q0 state in which we have a input symbol, we read the epsilon condition. So this means this will reach to the dead configuration state, and it will not accept the input string. So see here, for every state, for this case, for every input symbol we have more than one state. That's why this is a non-deterministic push down automata, and this is the state transition diagram, or this is the state transition function, or you can explain it with the help of a table. We will that was explained in my previous video. So this is how we solve a non-deterministic push down automata. I hope you have understood this, and if you have any doubt, then you can ask in our comment section, or you can send your query to our business email ID, that is itechnicalearning@gmail.com. So keep watching our video. Thank you so much.